What's going on, YouTube? It's your guy, Lil the Thrill. And we back with a Chris Smoove video. Hey, bro. Can't blame the sim heads. That's the title of this one, bro. And we're going to get right into it.
Point in the cycle where people are pointing fingers at sim heads, in quotation marks. They're complaining about the gameplay, the state of the gameplay, the direction of the gameplay in the franchise, the last few years, and going into NBA 2K24. And somehow this bad gameplay, it's the sim heads' fault. That is a myth.
Crazy.
There's not that many sim heads that play this game.
Nah,
What
not anymore.
percentage of the player base in 2K do you think would be considered a sim head? What percentage out of 100? Because I can tell you right now, if I go and play on a random gamer tag, a gamer tag that is not famous, and I go to the park or I go to the rec center, I go play online, am I gonna see sim basketball being played, or am I gonna see a bunch of cheese?
You gonna see a bunch of cheese every day of the damn week. You want to know why you gonna see cheese? Because most of these dudes, most of these people who are playing 2K are not that good at the game. It's just what it is. So they have to cheese. They have to go on YouTube and figure out, oh, how do I do this special cross up so I can get my shot off? Because they cannot do it themselves. It's sick. It's sick. Come on, Smoove. Tell these boys the truth. Tell these boys the truth.
So when you're complaining about the state of the gameplay, you have to understand the reason that the game plays this way is because of how you complain about the game.
Facts.
Sim players are in the minority. There's not that many of them. They don't have any influence.
Facts.
When they complain about the game, they don't listen to them. When a sim player complains about the game, it sounds something like this. When I lock up this pick and roll and I finally get that good animation to slip over on the other side, he shouldn't be able to then turbo away from me, run into the corner, and hit a fading three, green a fading three without takeover.
Smoove. Tell them the truth, fam. He's spitting facts, bro. Like, that is not how real basketball works. And I understand we don't want to make things so much that is completely real in real life because that takes the fun out the game. But some things have to change. You cannot keep getting these cheese animations after I locked you up. You shouldn't be able to pass out of the shot when you get locked up. That pass should be flying over your head. It shouldn't be no bailout badge. That should never be a bailout badge, bro. You should never be rewarded for getting locked up. Ever in your career in 2K should it ever be a reward for you getting locked up unless you make a good pass. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that should happen when you get locked up is you making a solid pass, solid chest pass, or solid overhand pass either to your man, not across the court, but to your man that's going to the paint, or you kicking it back out to the three if you getting locked up. That is the only thing that should happen. You shouldn't be up here and able to do this. Bro, no. That should never happen, bro.
He shouldn't be able to bail himself out like that.
Yo, Smoove. Tell the truth, bro.
Now, there's not a lot of people that complain to 2K about that. Instead, this is what people complain to 2K about. They say something like this.
These boys kind of looking real. I ain't gonna lie.
I can't make shots. I got a 93 ball. I'm wide open. I can't make a shot. I looked at my player card. I'm only shooting 55% from the three-point line. I need to be shooting at least 70% from three.
Fam, in real life, do you know how good 50% from the three-point line is? Do you have any idea how efficient that is from the three-point line? You were making 50% of your goddamn threes. Bro, that's immaculate. Immaculate.
I'm changing my release every week. They keep patching my shot. I
Good.
gotta make a new shot every week. So when 2K sees the 5 complaints from sim players complaining,
And honestly, that's the biggest thing 2K have done. Like, your shot should not matter on how you play the game. It should not matter on your IQ, on your passing skills, on your dribbling skills. What does your shot have to do with anything? You want to know what your shot got to do with something? Cheese. Because think about it like this. If they have a reason to patch what you're doing, you're probably doing something wrong. You know what I'm saying? Think about it like that.
about the guys bailing themselves out at the end of the shot clock when they got locked up, hitting a
Facts.
fading 3, greening
Facts.
the fading 3.
This
After
nigga spitting
zigzagging the
facts.
whole 24 seconds. They just
Come on,
ignore
man.
that because they're getting flooded with 1,000, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, a million Brazilian, a billionaire, a trillionaire,
a billionaire and a
see people
trillionaire,
complaining
nigga.
about they can't hit a shot with a 93. What do you think 2K is going to do? They're going to make it.
2K is going to allow for these chumps who not that
easier
good at
to
the game to get what they
And
want.
that's why people can fade consistently and make shots from 3. They can build an offensive strategy around that tactic. It works.
Facts.
And because the fade works,
Yo, Victor Wembanyama being at 84 as a rookie is crazy. That's crazy to me, bro. Like, woo!
now we have a problem on defense.
Woo! That's
Because
crazy.
you have to potentially be ready to guard this fade, but they could also just go right around you and go to the basket.
Right.
So on defense, you can't guard both. So you kind of got to guess, what do you want to do on this possession? Do you want to try to go for that fade? Do you think he's going to fade, or do you think he's going to go to the basket? Should I back off a little bit? You're guessing. Instead of reacting, you just guess. In
Facts,
2K
bro.
games, it's been like this forever. The offensive player always has an advantage. They always have a speed
Yo,
advantage.
Braun being at 96 is crazy.
On offense, there are a million different
It's
ways
Braun,
that
bro.
you can go from a standstill to flying 100 miles an hour in any direction. There are so many moves. There's step back moves.
The
There's
speed
literally
boost
a
has gotten
standstill move. Just
insane.
hold turbo and go diagonal, and you're speeding. There's
Speed
just
boost
so
has
many
gotten
ways
insane.
to speed up your player on offense. On defense, there is no way to speed yourself up.
And I don't care what anybody has to say. I think 2K did a good job this year. If you feel like the gameplay is like sticky, or if you feel like the gameplay is stiff, it's because of you. If you are somebody who constantly cheeses dribble moves, if you're somebody who constantly makes God builds, someone who goes on YouTube and labs cheese moves, this 2K was created specifically for you. So you can stop, so other people can have a chance instead of you just going for 40 in one game. And that's all you did is use screens and cheese the entire time, bro. That's what 2K is trying to stop. You YouTube cheeseheads. Y'all go on YouTube and say, look what I can do. I could break this person down when all we can do on defense is this. All we can do is go side to side. Of course you're going to break me down. You got 300 moves you can do. I can't even stay in front of you. Like, you can, there's literally no thing as collision, especially in 23. Where's the collision in 23, bro? You get that small collision. All they got to do is press the turbo and the right stick back. And they do that move right there and speed right past you every single time. It's absolutely sickening.
So if you're guarding somebody and in the back of their mind, they're thinking that they got by you, they've already gotten by you. They didn't even make their move yet.
Look at
and
this.
They've already gotten by
That's
you.
That's clamped. That's a steal. That's an automatic steal. But you got the yo-yo animation right past me, bro. Are you kidding me? That should have bounced off my foot. Bro, that's ridiculous.
And it's funny because you can even guess the direction that somebody's going to go in, and you can even get a collision. You can trigger a collision, but then after the collision,
right past, bro, like
it's
how
possible for the
bro,
offensive player to get a speed boost and go in the other direction.
bro, it's that play should have either ended in no matter what badges you got. You're dribbling right into me. That should have even bounced off my ankle, my knee, or my chest. That's just what it is. That's where that play should have ended. Or you pick up the ball or you throw it to somebody else. But you should not be able to get past me just because you keep pressing the turbo and the left analog stick up. That's sick. And y'all know it's sick, bro. Y'all know it's sick.
And then speed boost.
Y'all think this is cool, bro? This ain't cool, bro.
Are complaining about the game. I never see people complaining saying, hey, on defense, we need to be able to go faster. We need to be able to move laterally.
Facts.
That guy didn't really do anything, but he got by me. Why can't I just take a simple step over here and collide with him? I never hear anybody complaining saying, hey, you need to calm down this speed boosting. There's too many ways that you can just go from 0 to 100 before I can blink an eye.
You get like one collision. You get like one collision, bro, and that's it.
Boost. I can't momentum. I can't momentum. I can't
that's
link
a good steal,
the momentum
Smoove.
with this. The dribbling sucks. Get rid of these adrenaline bars. Now, here's the funny thing about the adrenaline bars. When
that's
they
a
were
beautiful
first
steal,
announced,
Smoove.
all
Beautiful
of the
steal.
sim heads in quotations, in the back of their mind, they knew that this was not a solution because you.
Yo, like, it's so funny because in this generation, there is a label and name for everybody. Like, where did Simhead come from, bro? Like, I've never heard of that until literally this video, bro. It's crazy. It just blows my mind how there's always a name or label for everybody.
You still had 3 bars every possession,
You know
which
what I'm saying?
means you get 3 chances every possession to activate one. And you only need to activate one, and that's it. You're gone. So the first 2 times that you
I
try
still don't even know how to activate it.
Knowing that offensive players are faster and defensive players kind of got to guess, a defensive player could have locked you up twice.
Facts.
Guess which way you were activating twice.
Facts.
Remember, online, there's lag and latency that also helps this situation. But then you still had that 1 bar left. You pulled it back one more time, and then you launched, and you were out of there.
Like,
you slipped by.
I just said that. You pulled it back one more time. That right here to the speed boost. Oh, my God.
He could have even bumped you and you slipped by. You blew by. Maybe your clamp breaker activated, and you blew by. Now, this is going to make a lot of people mad because all of this stuff.
Man, tell them, Smoove. Tell them.
People came out and complained about the adrenaline system. It's in videos everywhere. And there's only a handful of people that all year never complained about the adrenaline system. There's only a few dribblers, real elite dribblers, that were not affected at all by the adrenaline system.
Because they're not
never
cheesers, bro.
about it.
They're not cheesers.
All the other people complain about adrenaline system. Maybe they're going to private their videos. They don't want you to go back and be like, look, this guy was complaining about the adrenaline. He couldn't dribble. There were only a very select few that.
Of course, those are the ones that complaining about the videos. Those are the YouTube heads that's on YouTube all day trying to lab these cheese moves. And when they can't do them, because the elite dribblers, bro, they make up their own moves. Like, they don't need to go to somebody else's page and look up their YouTube channel and be like, oh, so that's how you do it. You got to flick the right stick this way, and that way, and then I can get a speed boost into an easy 3. Oh, don't forget the fadeaway. I'm sorry. Into an easy fadeaway. But you know how often people make fadeaways in real life? Almost never. You know how difficult it is to make a fadeaway? You know how difficult it is when somebody locks you up and they're standing right in front of you and you fade the ball away? It almost never goes in, bro. You are not Michael Jordan. What the hell is wrong with you, bro? And you think it's okay for it to happen on the 2K video game where it's supposed to be like real basketball. Bro, y'all just sound stupid to me, bro.
And they
y'all
were
sound
still
dumb.
moving.
That's
They
absolutely
were moving
stupid, bro.
unaffected by adrenaline. They didn't even use adrenaline. Now, how is that possible, guys? You have been exposed.
Exactly.
You are not the elite dribbler you think you are.
That's what
You
this
were
2K
complaining
did.
about adrenaline.
That's what 2K23 did. It exposed. It exposed, bro. That's exactly what it did.
And they were moving without adrenaline. They were unaffected.
That's exactly what it
Explain
did.
yourself. You can't hide. The videos are there. We've seen it. I synced it.
I seen
And I
that.
remember at one
Come on.
point in the year, 2K
Come on, Smoove.
patched the left right. Woo. The
Trash.
uproar was crazy.
Trash. Y'all trash.
For about a week.
Don't nobody do no
It
left,
was
right in the damn
nonstop
NBA.
Complaining.
Y'all
And
trash.
2K reverted that patch back with the quickness.
I can't believe
And once again, those elite dribblers, they were not affected during that whole time.
I can't believe
it. Didn't bother them, but it bothered you.
Y'all bums.
And you can't hide that fact.
Y'all bums, bro. That's
But
the problem.
What is sim?
Most
What
of
does
y'all
it mean
not good
when
at the
somebody
game.
says
Most of y'all
sim
not good at the
basketball
game.
or sim
Just what
head?
it is.
Yes, it does mean realistic, more realistic.
Right.
We are playing a video game.
What the hell? Most of y'all not nice at the game. And I'm not even saying you gotta be nice at the ISO. You gotta be nice at shooting. But what I'm saying is making the right play at the right time. Most of y'all don't have the IQ. You just don't. You don't. You don't.
But we are playing basketball, and
I'm talking about
has certain
basketball. Like, I'm not talking about being like just good at like dribbling or shoot. I'm talking about being good at 2K, period. Knowing when to make the reads, knowing how to play defense, knowing exactly what pass to make, how to get the man open, coming off the screen, pick and rolls. Most of y'all can't do things like that. So y'all have to cheese, bro. Y'all don't have the IQ at all, bro. Y'all just don't, and y'all know y'all don't, bro. Y'all know everything Chris saying. He's spitting facts. And whoever mad at it, I don't care. Get in the comments, say whatever you want. You know you trash. You know you trash.
Strategies and tactics, and there's supposed to be ways to counter strategies that make sense.
I'm pissed
from a
off.
Basketball standpoint.
Y'all niggas trash.
It doesn't mean that you can't do flashy dunks or dribbles. To keep it as simple as possible, sim.
I'm watching this whole video.
Really
If you don't like me watching the whole video, you can dip. I don't care.
There are so many animations available in the game. There are so many different ways to attack and different strategies and different things that you can do on the court in this game with all of these virtual players. But you never get to see those things. You get to see maybe about 5 different moves.
Facts.
Every game. When really you should be seeing about 35 different moves a game.
And even in my team, like past just my career, even in my team a couple years ago when everybody could carry slide. There's only one man that should be able to carry slide. At that point, I just think 2K was just being lazy. I'll blame 2K on that. No point, no rhyme or reason why LeBron should have been able to carry slide. Why Wilt should have been able to carry slide. That was freaking crazy. To give everybody that. I mean, you give everybody the same layup, dunk package. It was crazy. I remember 2K22 where Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was doing the MJ dunk from the free throw line. Now, let me ask y'all a question. I'm a little young. You know what I'm saying? I'm a young buck. Man, tell me if y'all ever seen this man dunk from the free throw line. Let me know. Let me know in the comments if you ever seen him dunk from the free throw line. Let me know.
And if you play for an hour or 2 hours, every game you should see something you didn't see in the last game.
Facts.
But what ends up happening in 2K is that people do the same thing the entire game. So you could play a rec center game, which is 5v5. You get all excited. You're like, yo, we're about to play some team basketball. We could run some plays, some pick and rolls and pick and pops. We can run some off-ball screens, some double down screens. We can have some post action happen every once in a while. We could have some backdoor cuts, some passes. We could pass from not just the middle of the court, from the main ball handler. You're thinking about how you can run plays, and then you get online, and every game against the team, there is a zone defense. So what does that mean? That means you can't do any of that stuff. You can't run any plays because you got guys standing in a specific spot the whole game. They have this designated spot, and every possession, their player goes to that exact pixel and stands right there. On offense, it's the same thing.
And do this. The entire game. Do this. Waiting for a steal. That's all. They do this. The entire game. They get until they get that steal. Sit in the middle of the floor. And like I said, I give 2K props for trying to balance things out this year. I really do. But if y'all don't get this passing together, I'm going to throw up. Like I told you, I'm going to throw up. If I see a man standing in front of me and he's 6'3", and the man I'm trying to pass it to is 7'3", 6'11", 6'6", why can't I throw the ball over this man? Why does it hit the 6'3" man right here in the chest when I try to pass it to my man? Who thought of that? And I don't want to hear, oh, no, that's just how. No, the passing didn't used to be this bad. And I get it. Oh, what is your rating at? That's fine, bro. That's absolutely fine. But come on, bro. Give me a break.
It's a 5-out offense. You've got designated guys that just stand in the same spot.
Facts.
They just wait until somebody goes to help because it's a one-on-one.
Facts.
They're going to do the whole thing with the offense and the speed advantage that the offense has. So if somebody helps, then they'll make a pass. The guy standing on that pixel, the same pixel he was standing on for the whole game, he's going to shoot the three. Hey, maybe that guy will cut every once in a while from the corner. Yeah, maybe this team will run a pick and roll instead of the one-on-one 5-out, but it's still a 5-out. It's a pick and roll every time.
That pick and roll on the rack is
like
done.
I said, there's going to be about 5 moves that you see when you should be seeing at least 35 different moves every game.
Right.
Does everybody remember the Curry slide? Wow, that was...
I just said it. I just talked about it. Chris. Bro, we here, dog. I know you don't know me. And I only got 200 subscribers. And I love all my subscribers. Thank y'all for supporting. Forget everybody else who ain't subscribed. But let me tell you something. Chris, we linked. I'm here, bro. I'm here with you, dog.
It was a crazy year. Every dribble combo ended with a Curry slide.
Yes.
It was abused and used so much that the next year, 2K took the Curry slide out of the game.
Yes.
It was no longer in the store. You couldn't even buy the animation for your player.
Had to.
Now, the funny thing is, the cheesers, this is hilarious. They found out a way to still get the Curry slide. They made a new build, and somehow they glitched the build, and then the build had access to the Curry slide. And I remember we were in a game, we were playing in the rec, and I saw somebody do a Curry slide, and I was like, wait, what? How did he do a Curry slide?
Honestly, I don't really follow the patches too much. I just play. I don't follow the patches. But I knew something was different because nobody was using it. And then I just recently seen somebody do the Curry slide. Insane, bro. I did not know that. I thought it was just like, oh, like it wasn't the meta anymore, so people wasn't using it. I didn't know they actually patched it out. And to realize that it's really niggas out there trying to break the game. Bro, y'all need some lives, bro. Yo, winning in a virtual game, not that serious, bro. You could take a L, bro. You don't have to cheat, bro. You don't have to cheese, bro. If you feel like you got to do that in a virtual game, bro, stop playing it because it ain't for you. If you feel like you got to cheat or cheese in a virtual game, bro, stop playing it because it is not for you. You're not good at it. You might love it, but you're not good at it. Stop playing it. Maybe Madden is your thing.
So because
you ever try
guys
it?
Don't complain about the right things, 2K doesn't know how to fix this. The only way to fix this problem, this variety problem, this cheesing problem, is to improve the defense.
Right.
Nobody cares that you want to dribble out the clock for 24 seconds, trying to be fancy, trying to be an elite dribbler. Like I said,
Right.
there's only a few guys all year that didn't complain about the adrenaline, and those were the only true elite dribblers. There's not that many of them.
They have actual
We don't
skill.
care that you're dribbling like crazy. We care that when you make a mistake, oh yes, and a lot of you are making hella mistakes.
Facts.
When you put that ball right in front of us, we can't
That's
steal
a
the ball.
that's a steal.
So in
that's
the
a
Curry
steal.
slide year,
That's a
it
steal.
was used and abused so much, you knew when somebody was going to do it. So what does a smart person do? What does a
Look where his
basketball
hand
mind
is.
do?
Look where
They
his
say,
hand
you know what I'm
is.
gonna do?
That's a steal. Look
When
where
he
his
does
hand
the
is,
Curry
bro.
slide, I'm going to be on the other side of the Curry slide. I'm going to be on this hand, so when he does it, and then he puts the ball right there, I'm going to steal it. That's the logical way to stop that move and many other moves. When people are spinning, they're doing it in and out, whatever it is, if they place that ball right in front of you and you're standing there, you should be able to steal it. You anticipated the move, you got there before they did the move, and then they were dumb enough to do the move and land right there. When you reach in, you should be able to get the steal.
Facts.
But what
Every
happens?
time.
You can't steal the Curry slide.
Yep.
You can't steal all these moves.
Once you do that behind the
2K
back,
doesn't
I'm
need
behind
to
you.
eliminate the Curry slide. You just need to be able to steal the Curry slide. The current steal system in the game is very weird. It doesn't make sense from a basketball standpoint. A lot of moves, you have to steal it right before they activate the move. You can't steal it at the end of the move or mid-move, and that's a problem. So even when these dribblers make mistakes,
and it's
you can't
weird.
steal the ball.
It's
But I
weird
don't hear
because it's
anybody
like I don't even know if it's like animation based anymore, because like you could be in the middle of something and like somebody could just steal it from you. And it's like, bro, but if somebody is doing this back and forth and my hand is literally like this and the ball will meet it, it'll go right through my hand. What? Like I shouldn't only get steals off bump steals, bro. Like, you know how many times people get steals off bump steals and like a real steal though? Like bump steals don't happen like that. Like, yeah, you might lose it. That's fine. But bump steals, bro,
talking about
why
this.
we still
I've
got
never
those
heard
in the
anybody
game?
complain that you can't steal the ball when people make a mistake. But then nobody has a problem about all these crossbody steals where you're trying to protect the ball. You have the ball in the opposite hand on
Right.
the opposite body side,
Right.
but they can still steal it.
Most people
Bro,
have no clue that
I know
in
this video
2023,
long,
the
but
best way to make money
ah,
on
damn,
Amazon is
Smooth
not
with all the
physical
ads.
From across your body with an animation. But when somebody dribbles right in front of you, maybe even bumps into you,
Look
you
at
get
this.
a collision.
Look at this.
Baby.
Look at this.
Now you can't steal it. You might
That's
even
crazy,
get a
bro.
reach-in foul. The only way to get variety
That's a
is
steal.
to have the counter to the variety. The defense has to improve. Same thing with the zone defense in the rec center.
That's a steal.
Zone defenses have weaknesses, but in 2K, there is no weakness. You're all up in the passing lane. Either the court is too small, the players are too big,
Court is way too
something's
small.
not right with the passing, the angles. That's not what happens in basketball. So that's why people sit in the zone, because there's no weakness. When you play zone, another weakness is supposed to be rebounding. There's no rebounding weakness. People are leaking out,
Facts.
cherry picking. They get the rebound, they throw it down the court. The people up top in the zone, they immediately release.
Well, let's be honest. When it comes to rebounding, Smooth, most of the people that are centers now are not real centers. Like they create those guys that's like 6'9", 6'10", and so they can shoot the ball. They not real centers. Their rebound to be at like 75, thinking, oh yeah, this is like 2K22 and I can still have a chance. Nah. So when it does come to like getting rebounds and things like that, 9 times out of 10, your guy that you got down bottom is trash. He not boxing out. I seen a game like this. He not boxing out. He not going for the rebound. He not in the right position. A lot of centers suffer from not being in the right spots, and they wonder why they can't get a rebound. You want to know why? I can tell you why. You're garbage. That's why.
Nobody is complaining about this stuff. So they're not going to fix the court size or whatever it is. Passing lanes, they're not going to fix the stealing. So people are going to be able to wildly dribble with no consequence.
Because, like, people who aren't, like, playing the point guard position, We don't care about the dribbling and the cheesing. We don't care about that stuff. You know, like somebody who play a power forward. You think they give a damn about dribbling, bro? They try and get a board in the steal and get an easy dunk. Boom. They don't care about stuff like that. So if the majority started speaking up, because the majority of us don't care like that. It's just the cheesers. Like the majority of us like 2K and we just play it how it is. And if it's something we don't like, we complain about it to ourselves. But we're not going on Twitter and being like, oh man, bro, this joint trash. This joint suck. That's the cheeseheads doing that, bro. And the cheeseheads are usually what? Point guards. Point guards going on there and tripping, bro. If you playing small forward, power forward, center, you're probably not even worried about stuff like that, bro. It's the guards, bro. It's usually the guards complaining that they can't do things that they used to do because their game is trash. These things like this happen in real life too. When you exploit the game and then they patch stuff like that in real life, people lose their games. Remember James Harden? James Harden was one of the most efficient players ever. One of the most efficient players ever. He would come down, boop, 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 hit you with a three, and if he couldn't get you off that three, he would go right under your arm and get that foul. Boom, right at the line. Smack two. Boom, boom. The next year, they was like, you know what? We're going to stop doing all that. Mostly all the guards who were doing that thing with their arms and getting people fouled and flopping and stuff, most of their numbers went right down. And all the guards that wasn't doing none of that stuff, their numbers stayed the same and went up. James Harden suffered from that because he exploited the game and they patched it, automatically patched it. Boom. After that, bro, he was never the same. Never the same.
And that's why it's funny that people complain and try to blame sim players, sim heads, for why they don't like the gameplay. But the gameplay is the way it is because you complain to make it that way. If you don't like how the gameplay is going, you don't like the direction, then you need to change 2K. The direction of your complaints. It needs to be the majority. They're going to listen to the majority of the complaints and they're going to do what they say.
YouTube ruined 2K.
And there's no way that sim heads are in the majority. And it's funny because at the start of 2K, they usually do try to throw a bone to the sim head, so to speak. They try to put in something to please them, but you know it's only going to last for about a week. They're going to get rid of it soon. So that first week.
Because the sim players, we don't complain like that, bro. Like, we complain to ourselves, bro, but we not getting on Twitter. We not getting on YouTube and crying our eyeballs out. Like, that's why they patch stuff like that's why they go back, because people hop online, the cheeseheads hop online, and they do that stuff, bro, like a bunch of babies, bro. Sim players, we don't care that much, bro. We don't care that hard. We just want the game to be fun. That's it. Like, the cheeseheads worrying about winning. Winning is fun to them. Like, players like me, bro, I think I'm very good at 2K. I know when to make the right reads. I know when to my defense is solid. If I need to make a shot, I'll do that, blah, blah, blah. Because let's be honest, half y'all are using Zens. Like, it's not, all y'all not that nice. Most of y'all cheating. Like, let's be real here. Half of y'all are using Zens. So, with that being said, I just want to have fun with my bros. But I got to get on and I got to deal with cheeseheads with the dribble moves and the screens and the pick and rolls and all this bull crap that just make you so frustrated to play the game. And I love 2K. Love it. Love it. Shout out to the devs. Shout out to 2K. Shout out to everybody who work on it, because I know y'all try y'all best on it. I'm not even going to get on y'all, bro. I'm going to get on the little kids. Some of y'all are grown men but be acting like babies. I'm going to get on y'all who sit here and complain the whole time. Fam, I seen a video where a list, I think Agent did a video on it, where there was a list of things people asked for from 2K. And as soon as they got it, they reverted back and was just like, oh, who asked for this? You asked for it. Now that it's not cool, now you actually got it, because everybody complaining. You want to be in the majority and be like, oh, I don't know who you asked for it. And now you want to make it seem like it was the devs' fault. Nah, it was your fault.
Gameplay is
babies.
Always very interesting. And I remember one year, the game came out and the defense was so vicious that people were making memes. They were making in real life memes of people playing basketball, getting punched, tackled, boxing, MMA, wrestling moves, because that's how fierce the defense was. 2K threw a bone, but then after a few weeks, they're going to patch it right back because the complainers are going to be complaining and they're going to listen to the majority. So if you don't like the gameplay,
the reason why is that sim players, bro, we don't spend money. We don't care. Like we like I said, we get on here for fun. Y'all get on here because y'all care about this stuff. So y'all build character after character after character. And 2K like, oh, okay, so are we going to listen to the people who aren't buying hundreds of thousands of VC? Because I only have one player. Like once I create that one player, that's it. Unless I might want to create a big. I might want to create a big and a guard. Bro, with some people that has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players that they're trying out, that they poured money into. They're not gonna listen to me. They don't give a damn about my opinion. I made one guy, and then I didn't even put no money into him. I grinded him up to 99. I didn't make it to 99 this year. I grinded him up to 95. They're not listening to me. They don't give a damn what I got to say. I'm not making them no money. I bought the game. Base price. Shoot. And I think I bought it when it was 50% off. So they definitely not listening to me. They don't give a damn what I got to say.
Don't look at the sim heads. Don't get mad at them. They didn't do anything. Be careful
but I love
what
2K
you
though.
wish for. You know that saying. You're getting what you wished for. The majority is making the game get tweaked in these ways, and it's not those evil sim heads that are ruining the game.
Yo,
for you.
evil sim heads is
And
crazy, bro. Evil sim heads
is
crazy.
Is that through the years, I've never seen players get tired in 2K when you're playing online. Do you ever see somebody with a Gatorade symbol? People are running all over the court, fading threes, zigzagging.
My character
dunking,
get tired all the time,
game,
but
and
that's
they
my
never
fault.
get tired. And 2K has all of these badges in the game
That's
that
my
even
fault.
if you do get tired, they help you score when you get tired. It's crazy. Like, stamina really doesn't matter that much.
Facts.
So these sim players that you keep complaining about, if they actually had influence on the game, you would see Gatorade symbols out there. You would see people getting tired. I played so many games online in the rec and the park this year, and I don't think I ever saw somebody get tired. Maybe if I did, it might have been like...
I'm not going to lie. I get tired all the time. Like, my character, like, I thought, like, this year it was going to be one of those things like, hey, I ain't got to put my stamina up. Like, when has stamina ever mattered? And it definitely mattered on this one. It definitely. So my stamina is like a 71. And, like, third quarter, my play is gassed. Like, he is absolutely gassed.
Out of all the games, and people are holding down turbo
absolutely
the whole
gassed,
game,
bro.
and I haven't seen the Gatorade symbols. My songs, he quit the game. Lobs.
Hey, yo, shout out to Smoove for telling the mother effing truth. The truth y'all don't like, the truth y'all needed to hear. 2K, if it's anybody that you need to be listening to for the 2K community, it's this man right here. He is always taking care of the 2K community, bro. Back in the day when this man used to play my team was some of my favorite videos, but he stopped playing my team because it began to be trash. It's been your boy Little Thrill. I hope you stayed the whole time, bro. It was a banger of a video. I'm out.